Friends, in this tutorial I'm going to explain you how to do the automation of Rediff login using Selenium WebDriver. As you know, there are the two types of this testing. The first one is the manual and the second one is the automation. Selenium do the automation testing for the web application. Web applications are the application that typically runs on the web browser. So first I'm checking that Mozilla Firefox web browser is installed on my machine. So for that I have downloaded the installer and I have installed Mozilla Firefox there. After successfully completing installation of Mozilla Firefox, I have opened Mozilla Firefox, and in Mozilla Firefox I have opened the rediff.com Rediff mail, and I have right clicked on the Rediff mail and I have opened the Rediff page in the inspect mode. In the inspect, you can inspect the script of this particular web page. As you know, HTML document follows the DOM standard, that is a document object model hierarchical representation of HTML page, in which the HTML is a root element, and under that root element whatever component you see in the web pages, for that we use the various tags, that those tags comes under the root tag. Specifically, I want to check the Rediff username and the password. I want to do the automation testing for this username password. Instead of typing here username and the password manually, my Java code will be passing this username and password here and clicking on the submit button. That will do the automation testing. I have saved this Rediff login page and I have opened this Rediff login page with the notepad. When we will open this on the notepad, we will see the detail, the code that is used there for this HTML page, the styles that are applied for this page. Specifically, I want to locate the element that is the username and the password, and I want to pass the values from the Java. So for that purpose, I have opened the Eclipse, and in Eclipse I have created a new project, and that project name is the Rediff test is the Java project. And in this Java project I want to add a class. So to add a class, I have right clicked on the Rediff test project and I have clicked on the new, and I have added the class here. The name that I have given for this class is the login test, uh, is the name of the class. So I have typed here the login test, the name of the class, and then I have clicked on the finish. Now my class login test is added to this Eclipse Java project, and here I will be writing the code. Basically I am using here the Selenium for the testing, so it is required to add a Selenium jar file in my project. So I have right clicked on my Rediff test project, and after right clicking I have clicked on the build path, and in the build path I will be configuring the build path. After clicking on the configure build path, I will be locating the jar file that is there, the library I am adding. This jar library is stored in my computer, so I have located the exact path of this jar file. The name of the jar file is Selenium server standalone 2.53, and I have opened this jar file in the build configuration, and after that I have clicked on OK. So it will add this jar file to my project. If you see here, for my code initially it was telling me the error, but after configuring this jar file these errors are gone. Now I will explain you the code that I have written for this particular project. So in my this Java project I have imported the packages org.openqa.selenium.by. This by class will enable me to identify the way in which I'm locating the web element in web page. The another class of the Selenium is the WebDriver class. This allows me to automatically open the Firefox web browser. The next class is after opening the web page, that web page will have a several web element, HTML web element. So I want to do the testing of that web element, and this web element class will help me for that. The next is the selenium.firefox browser, Firefox driver class that is used, and as well as I will require support.ui.select class to select these web element. Now my public class login test is having the main method public static void main, and string args is the argument that is passed. Now here the string variable I have declared is the URL, to which I have passed the URL that I have copied from the Firefox. This URL is of the Rediff login page. After creating this string variable URL, I have created the object of the WebDriver class. The name of the object is the driver equal to new Firefox driver instance of the Firefox driver I have created. Now to this driver object I have used .get method, and I have passed this URL, and after that I have used this driver object dot manage dot window dot maximize. These functions will maximize the Firefox window, since by default it is minimized one. If we want to maximize, we have to use this method. After that I have created the string variable strun, that is the username, that is my Rediff username, and pass is my Rediff password that I have stored in this string variable. After that I have created the object of the web element. The object of the web element that I have created, the first object is the username equal to driver.find element, and here we are using xpath method to find the web element on the web page. I have in the codes I have given the expression. This is the xpath expression to locate the web element on the web page. So here slash stand for the root, and from the root slash star will indicate from the root check all the elements, and array will indicate that in the array of those web element I have to check at the rate that will represent the tag by the name. As you know that input tag will have a first type that is followed by the name that you give to the input tag. So for this input tag the name is given to the is login, and another web element that I have used here is the password. Again the xpath expression, and here the name is password. For the submit button I have created the web element submit, which is equal to the driver dot find element by xpath slash from the root for all the web element find by value, and the value is go. As you know, for an tag name will act as an name of the variable, and value will be act as an value that is stored in the variable. So if for an button I'm having a display string go, so that will be my value for an submit button, and I have used it. Then I have a username web element, and I'm sending the key, and this is the string which is the username that I have stored in the string variable, and another is the password web element to which I'm sending the key pass. And after that on the submit button dot click will automatically call the click method for the submit button. Now I have done this coding part, and after that I am running my Java project. So to run this Java project I have to right click on the login test, run as Java application, and it will run this Java application. And after running this Java application, it will open an instance of the Firefox browser, and this instance is minimized one. So this instance is opened, login page is opened. Now automatically here it is passing the username and the password, and it is clicking on the go button, and after clicking on the go button it is login to the Rediff. So like this, in this tutorial we have seen how to do the automatic login on the Rediff login page. Thank you.